Okay, so get this. We're going to do a deep dive into figure skating legends.
Oh, cool.
But not just like who won the most, right?
Right.
It's about the skaters who like changed the whole game.
I like it.
And get this. We've got skaters from all over the world.
Oh, wow. Like Japan?
Russia, the US, East Germany, Norway, UK.
Wow, that's amazing.
This would be awesome unpacking their legacies.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm excited to dive in.
Me too. Okay, so first off, Yuzuru Hanyu from Japan.
Okay.
He's been called like the king of the quads.
I've heard of it.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist.
Impressive.
But all the sources keep going on about those quad jumps.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're hard, but were they really like that groundbreaking?
Oh, they were huge.
What made them so different?
Well, it's not just the difficulty, it's how he blends it with artistry.
Okay.
Like, before landing a quad was a big risk, a gamble almost.
Right.
Hanyu made them look easy, almost effortless.
Really?
And he didn't have to sacrifice artistry for technical points,
I see.
so it raises the bar for everyone.
Makes sense. So it wasn't just checking off a technical box.
Right.
It forced other skaters to step up their game, like in every way.
Exactly. And it kind of ushered in this new era where you basically have to do quads at the top level.
Wow. So speaking of pushing limits, there's Evgeni Plushenko,
Oh, yeah.
also a two-time Olympic champ.
Another legend.
But this guy was known for power and showmanship.
He was intense.
And I feel like those don't always go together, you know?
Yeah, it's a tough balance.
So what's the deal with that?
Well, Plushenko was kind of controversial.
Oh, really?
Super athletic, no doubt. But some felt like his style was too much.
Interesting.
Like it overshadowed the skating itself.
Oh, I see.
But you can't deny he was captivating.
Right.
So the question is, where's the line?
Yeah, like between captivating and distracting.
Exactly.
That's a good question. All right. Moving on to a name everyone knows, Michelle Kwan.
Oh, Michelle Kwan, a class.
Five-time world champion.
Amazing.
But the sources all talk about her emotional performances.
Yeah, she had that special something.
How do you even do that, convey emotion on the ice?
It's subtle. It's in the details.
Okay.
Like how you hold your body, your gaze, how you connect with the music.
Yeah.
Kwan just had this way of pulling you in, making you feel every note.
Yeah.
It was beyond perfection. It was a connection with the audience.
I've heard people say watching her was like seeing a story unfold.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, let's switch gears to Katarina Witt.
Okay.
Two-time Olympic gold, dominated the 80s.
She was incredible.
And the sources all talk about her theatrical style.
Very dramatic.
But this was the Cold War era, right?
Oh, right.
Did her skating have any political meaning?
Absolutely, tons.
Really?
Witt was East German,
Uh-huh.
so her success was seen as a win for their system.
I see.
She was glamorous, powerful on the ice.
Right.
It wasn't just sport, it was a statement.
Wow, so she was carrying the weight of a nation.
In a way, yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
That's intense. Okay, next up, Sonja Henie.
Oh, Sonja Henie.
Three-time Olympic champ.
Yep.
That's impressive.
But the big thing is she revolutionized figure skating.
She did.
That seems like a huge claim. What did she actually do?
So back then, skating was really stiff and formal.
Okay.
Henie broke from that,
Uh-huh.
brought in ballet and dance elements,
Oh.
introduced shorter skirts for more freedom,
Interesting.
and emphasized speed and flow.
I see.
It's hard to imagine how different that was back then.
So she basically brought skating into the modern era?
Aesthetically, yeah,
Yeah.
she changed everything.
Wow, that's a huge impact right now. Alexei Yagudin,
Oh, yeah, we don't.
Olympic gold in 2002.
Yeah,
His program to winter is legendary.
it's beautiful.
Does music choice really matter that much?
Oh, absolutely. Music is the soul of a program.
Okay.
It sets the mood, the emotion, the whole story.
Interesting.
Like Yagudin's Winter, it's the perfect example.
How so?
The music was powerful, moving, and his skating matched that.
Uh-huh.
It became an experience.
I'll have to check it out. Speaking of iconic programs, Nathan Chen.
Ah, the Quad King. He shattered those scoring records.
He's incredible.
But for those of us who aren't like figure skating experts,
Right.
can you break down how the scoring works
Sure.
and how Chen is pushing boundaries?
Okay, so basically there are two scores.
Okay.
Technical elements and program components.
Uh-huh.
Chen mastered the quad jumps.
Right.
Those rack up the technical points.
I see.
But he's also a really strong artist,
Yeah.
which boosts his program component score.
So he's strong on both sides.
Exactly. He's got the whole package.
Impressive. Okay, let's go back in time a bit. Richard Button,
Oh, a classic.
two-time Olympic champ, known for his innovative spins and jumps.
He was ahead of his time.
What did he do that changed the sport?
Well, Button was fearless.
Uh-huh.
He made the double axel popular.
Right?
And he came up with these challenging spins that are still standard today.
Wow.
He took men's skating to a whole new level, technically.
It's amazing how these early skaters shape things for everyone who comes after.
It's true, they set the foundation.
Okay, Peggy Fleming, 1968 Olympic champion,
Peggy Fleming.
known for her artistic elegance.
She was so graceful.
How was her style different from others back then?
Well, Fleming brought this balletic grace.
Huh?
At a time when athleticism was becoming dominant,
Okay,
she focused on flow, beautiful lines, refined movements.
I see.
It was a reminder that skating wasn't just jumps and spins.
Right.
It was about artistry, too.
But she was like a breath of fresh air.
Exactly a different aesthetic.
I like that. Last but not least, John Curry,
John Curry,
1976 Olympic champ.
another legend.
Sources say he blended ballet with figure skating.
He did. He was a pioneer.
How did that change things?
Curry saw figure skating as an art form,
Huh.
incorporated ballet techniques, emphasized fluidity and expression,
Yeah.
and basically elevated skating's artistic potential.
Wow.
His influence is still huge today.
It's incredible how these 10 skaters shaped figure skating.
It's amazing.
They pushed limits, redefined artistry, and made it captivating.
It's
And what's fascinating is how their styles reflect how skating evolved.
absolutely.
From the early elegance and grace
Yeah,
to the modern athleticism and complexity,
it's a journey.
they all left their mark.
They did.
So, dear listener, if you want to see figure skating history come to life,
You should.
I urge you to check out footage of these legends.
You won't regret it.
You'll be amazed by their talent, their artistry, their legacy.
It's inspiring.
It's a journey worth taking.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us,
Of course, my pleasure.
and we'll see you next time
Sounds good.
for another deep dive.
I'm looking forward to it.